What's going on, Raiders? Doolum here, and today we're going to be pulling some shards. That's right, we've got the champion training event going on, but we also have the tournament for good old champion chase, and this was one I was gonna skip, but then Plarium did what Plarium does best and baited us all, so now I have to get at least 5,500 points to get all of the Titan points here, because there is 200 Titan points in this event. For the champion training tournament, there's 80 currently. So this one, you have to get at least the 70 here, because if you miss the 130 and the 70, that's not good. That's already 200 of your 250 down the drain. Also, I kind of want to get this legendary skill tome if I can. Even then, just some of the multi-battles as well would be great. So it depends on my bracket here, but yeah, we're going to be pulling some shards, and I actually have some prism shards as well, and this is going to be the first time I'm ever opening prism shards. Now, for prism shards, they're interesting. There is no mercy system to my knowledge. Oh, after 20 summons without a legendary, there is a mercy system. Look at that. I love it. So there's a little bit of a mercy system here. 20 summons without a legendary, which is a lot. You have a 94% for an epic, 6% for a legendary. Now, there are some very good legendaries here. There's even Cupidus, who I do have. So potentially an empower moment there for Cupidus. We've got Calavax here, who's really, really good. We also have Uzul of the Jade. We have Thor. We've got a lot of really good choices. We also have Geomancer in the epic section. So if I could get Geomancer, this would be an instant victory in my opinion here. So let's hop back over to the left-hand side. We're going to open up these first, because if I get very lucky and get some legendaries here, I won't have to open up all of my ancient shards, but the ancient shards are going to be 2x drop rates, so a full percent for a legendary. So let's do it. Plarium, you made me do it. You made me do it. So before we do that, make sure you're clicking that download link down below if you haven't started a Raid Shadow Legends account yet, or if you're looking to start a new one, or scan that QR code. This is the best way to start a new account. You can get Eleanoril day number 1 HP burns, as well as HP poisons, and a way to detonate those poisons. Level 10, you're going to be getting Tagore, team-wide revive, as well as team-wide increase ally speed. Level 20, you're going to be getting Ugo, block buffs, debuff, or block buffs, debuff, and defense down, as well as a team-wide revive. And then level 30, Mausoleum Mage, a great way to heal up some characters and cleanse those debuffs you have on your allies. And then, super, super important, I'm pushing for the fusion because I am not a new player, but if you go to promo codes, you could type in promo code Demon Slayer to get Tholan Foulbeard absolutely free day number 1. And then we're also going to have Lemonissi the Goldwing for a login calendar relatively soon. So just the best way ever. 3 legendaries, 3 epics. The best way to start Raid Shadow Legends ever. So if you're looking to start a new account or your first account, this is the best time to do it. Make sure you're doing it with my promo code. But let's get into it. We've got the prism shards, and I've heard these are an absolute scam. So why would I not participate in a scam, right? Why would I not participate? That's all Raid Shadow Legends right here. Let's get the scams going. We love it. Scabarus. I don't know who this guy is. So let's go to Hell Hades and see who this fine fellow is. Scabrius is a 3.5, so not terrible. Never mind, he's terrible. All right, moving on. Nope. Not good. Moving on. All right, let's pull another one. We got 9 more to go. Let's at least get 1 legendary. Let's get at least Geomancer, right? Because Geomancer is essentially a legendary. That's not Geomancer. That's Lockwayne. I don't know who that is, but maybe he can be part of a faction war, maybe? Let's see. Lockwayne, 3, part of Sylvan Watchers. Oh, boy. Terrible. All right, next one. Next up. All right, we got 8 more to go. Come on, let's get something good here. We can do this. Another epic. Shocker. Thalesia. All right, let's see who Thalesia is. Thyle. All right, Thalesia, who are you? A 4.0 Force Champion, attack-based epic. Looks like really good for faction wars, it seems. Spider, I could use some help in Spider, honestly. Okay, maybe not terrible. A debuff spread as well. That's actually pretty cool. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe I end up building her. I'll take it. Okay. 7 more to go. Come on. Give me Geomancer. All I want from this is Geomancer. No, Zargala! This is actually who I used to give out for my free code back in the day when I first started with Raid Shadow Legends. She's not bad. Attack one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff. Attacks one enemy, instantly activates Crack Armor skill if the target is killed by this attack, which is really, really good. And then Crack Armor attacks all enemies 2 times after the first hit, 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. She is not bad at all, honestly. Also, increase ally accuracy in all battles. So not bad at all, especially if you can get a kill with that A2 and then instantly trigger the A3. Really, really nice there. All right, 6 more to go. Come on, give me something good. Come on. Geomancer, let's go! I am so sorry for blowing out your eardrums there. I don't care. Geo freaking Mancer. All right, that's it. That's the legendary for the video. That's it. We're out of here. No, I'm kidding. Attacks all enemies, has a 30% chance of placing a 50% decrease accuracy debuff. A2, Creeping Petrify removes all buffs from a target enemy, then attacks them, steals all buffs instead if the target is under an HP burn. But placed by this champion, reduces the cooldown of the Quicksand Grasp, which is going to be the A3. By 2 turns, if the target is killed by this skill while under an HP burn, debuff placed by this champion. And then Quicksand Grasp fully depletes the target's turn meter. Absolutely nuts immediately right there. Fully depletes the target's turn meter, just nuts. Has a 75% chance of placing an HP burn and a 25% weaken. Ascended skill fully depletes the target's turn meter, fills the champion's turn meter by the amount of the amount lost, the target lost, which is nuts. Has a 75% chance of placing an HP burn for 3 turns. Still there. Absolutely nuts. I'm actually curious what he's ranked in Hell Hades. I'm giving him a 4.5. A 4.5. I'm curious what he's actually ranked. 4.5. That's what I thought. He is absolutely insane. You can see his rankings pretty much everywhere is nuts. So an absolutely insane HP burn character. Force damage as well. He might actually end up replacing my Supreme Gaelic in Clan Boss and other places. So no matter what happens the rest of this video, this is a victory. I finally got my hands on Geomancer. All right, let's keep it going. We got 5 more to go. Another epic. Who do we got here? Ooh, Fane. Fane's not bad from what I think I know, which is not much if you guys have watched my videos. But I think Fane's pretty good. 3.5. I've seen Fane used some places, no? Pretty good in Faction Wars. Godlike, decrease attack, legendary. Turn meter control. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Faction Wars, nothing too shabby there. Epic character, we got plenty of books for them. All my books are going to be going to Geomancer, though, so that's awesome. But hey, I'll take it. Fane's not too shabby. We got 4 more to go. We can do this. Come on. Another epic, still no legendaries. Fear Gun is Belly. I don't think is good, but let me double check. I'm almost positive she's not that great. Force character, 3.5. Yeah, she's okay. Just very, very bad everywhere except for Dreadhorn in Doom Tower. But okay. I'll take it. Epic food. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe useful in Faction Wars. I could see that too. All right, 3 more to go. Let's get me a legendary. Come on. Come on. Nope, epic again. Okay. Well, Armina? I don't think I've ever seen Armina before. Armina. Let's see who this fine fella is. 3.5 magic. Not too great. Looks really good in Faction Wars, actually. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Form of control. The stun. Oh, yeah. This is the one that gets, like, decreased turn meter of all enemies. Also stuns those targets. I think she also gets turn meter if Yeah, there's fills champion's turn meter by 10% if this champion, if this enemy, each time an enemy receives a stun debuff. There you go. So that's what it is. That's what I thought. I thought there was something to do with that. All right, we got 2 more to go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, another epic. Ooh, Lockwane again. Okay. Lockwane wasn't the best. Veil, perfect Veil. Okay, nothing too crazy there. Nothing too crazy. Maybe again in Faction Wars, maybe I can empower. Or guess what? Faction Guardians, a duplicate there. Nothing wrong with that. We got 1 more to go. Let's do it. Are we going to get a legendary? Are we going to get a legendary? No, we're not, but we're going to get another Lockwane. Holy hell. Okay. Maybe I just empower this dude up. Let me know down in the comment section. Should I use him for Faction Guardian, or should maybe I empower him up and he's just my damage carry in Sylvan Watchers for Faction Wars? I'm genuinely curious. Let me know what you guys think. But right now, that is 10 Prism Shards. And currently, we have a pretty good head start right now. So we are at how many points? What are we at right now? We're just below the 3,500 range. So we're at 2,799. So we do need 5,500. So we need about 3,000 more points. So let's see what we can get from the Ancient Shards. Let's see how lucky we get. We do have 2x drops on the Ancient Shards, and we'll pull 10 by 10 here and see what we get. I got extremely lucky into my Ancient Shards in my last shard pull video, so let's see what we get here. Ancient Shards! What do we got? An epic Luria right off rip. Another epic Duck the Pierced. And another epic Ursine Ice Crusher. So let's see what we got. So we got Luria. All right. Nope. All right. There we go. Luria. Let's see what she is here. All right. Let's click on her. Kind of looks like Dark Elhain a little bit. A 3.0 Spirit. Nothing too crazy. All right. Who else did we get? We got Ursine Ice Crusher, who looks like a demented polar bear. So he's probably pretty good, right? He has to be great. Oh, there's an Ironhide and an Ice Crusher. Okay, did I get the good version? A 2. Okay, never mind. A 2. And then we have Duck the Pierced. Okay, let's see how Senor Ducky is. Duck the Pierced. All right, he looks kind of cool. He's got a big horn on his head, so he's got to be great. 4.0. Okay, actually not terrible. It looks like he's insane for Faction Wars, which is great. So I'll take it. I'll take any Faction Wars. Also, increase allied defense in Faction Wars specifically by 31%. So I'll take it. This guy looks pretty good. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, let's pull another 10 here. Let's see what we've got. I also want to be careful because I want to make sure I have some leftovers if I have it. Claude Beast Feeder, Ambassador Lethalin, and Zargala again. Fascinating. So let's see how Claude Beast Feeder is. I think I called him Breast Feeder like I did last time. I think I pulled him before, if I'm not mistaken, as well. And did not like him very much. 3.5 did not look great anywhere. Protection and support legendary in Faction Wars, so maybe get some use out of him there. Next up, we have Ambassador Lethalin. I probably spelled Ambassador wrong, but I do remember the word ass is in Ambassador, and that's how I remember how to spell it. Nothing like mnemonic devices that have bad words to make you remember how to do things, right? 3.0 Force Affinity doesn't look too great. And then we have Zargala once again. So let's hop back in game here. Let's pull another 10 before we see where we're at. Maybe we'll get a legendary here and it'll expedite our process just a smidge. That'd be great. War Maiden, Prosecutor, Grumbler, Flailer, Tormentor. We did get Fane again, so maybe throwing in Fane into Faction Wars will be helpful. Potential use there, maybe. I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section where you guys are using Fane. That would be great. Let's see where we're at for the tournament here. Are we done? We are not. What do we need? How many more points do we need? We just need one more milestone. So we need another, what, 800 points-ish? A little less than 800 points, 721. So let's see what we get here. 10 more Ancient Shards. Let's pull them. Hopefully this is the last 10 we need so we could save for the next Summon Shard pull, and we will wait. Are you going to give me all rares and make me pull another 10? You suck, Plarium. How dare you? All rares, so I got to pull another 10. All right, let's pull it. Let's pull it. Let's pull it. Give me a legendary so I can end this. All right, I got Scion. Don't know who that is. Drake. Darendil. I think Darendil's good. A lot of epics here. Holy smokes. Why couldn't I have gotten this on the last pull so I didn't need to do anything else? All right, so we got Scion. Let's see how all of these characters are. So we got Scion. He looks pretty cool. 2.0 overall rating. Never mind, he's a dumpster fire. All right, let's go to Drake. Not the rapper, because he's terrible. And if I offended you and you like Drake, you deserve to be offended. Sorry. All right, 1.5. Just like in real life, the rapper is probably a 1.5 as well. Out of 5. So let's go to Darendil. I've heard things about Darendil. Are they good? Are they bad? They are bad indeed. Let's go to Grimskin now. And then let's see. So we've got Grimskin, Skull Crusher, and then Dark Elhane. So Grimskin here. Magic 2.5. Now let's go to Skull Crusher. I put one too many L's there. It's not going to pull up anything. I got too trigger happy with the L's. It is Skull Crusher, right? It is indeed Skull Crusher. All right, let's see him. He's probably not going to be good. I have a feeling he's not going to be good. 3.5, better than I expected. I thought he was going to be in the 2s. Okay, some niche uses, maybe Faction Wars. That's what I'm looking for right now is Faction Wars for sure. And then Dark Elhane, if I'm not mistaken, is good and is also a character that I'm going to be getting from the login calendar as well. All right, Faction Wars, Doom Tower uses. Okay, maybe a damage dealer in Faction Wars. What faction is this? Undead Horde. Okay, cool. I have a support character in Mausoleum Mage, so maybe Dark Elhane helps me out. And if I'm not mistaken, I also have the calendar daily login rewards. Yeah, I'm about to get Dark Aethel is who I'm about to get. Never mind. Dark Elhane is at 120 days. So maybe an empowerment damage carry there will be useful. Let's go over to the tournaments, and it does look like we finished off what we needed to. So got all of those Titan Point events. We also got a legendary skill tome as well. We are sitting at 6,400 points. I am going to stop there. I'm not going to go for this legendary skill tome. Let's collect all of my goodies. We also got a rank 4 chicken as well. Nothing wrong with that. Now we've got some progress in the Titan event here. Get some multi-battles, get a haste glyph as well. I absolutely will be pushing for this as hard as I can. We got some silver multi-battles, rank 3 chicken. We also got 1 perfect soul for Tholen already. So making some great progress here. I will be pushing for the 5 perfect soul here, so I will do whatever it takes to get as far as I can in this. So I will absolutely push that as far as I can. We have a Dungeon Divers event starting tomorrow, and I will absolutely push on that, but you want to make sure you wait because we also have the Fire Knights. So you want to make sure you're waiting on that before you start with the Dungeon Divers. You just got to wait an extra day. But all in all, successful. I got a Geomancer. I couldn't be happier. I'm going to start ranking him up immediately and get going on him because he is insane a lot of places, especially in the event dungeon as well. I've seen him do some great things. So if you guys are excited as I am and you guys want to start a new account. Sorry, I just realized I didn't switch over the screen, but I did get a bunch of rewards here. Got a bunch of stuff in the background. So sorry about that. But we got the this completely done, and we also got some good rewards in the Perfect Soul event, the Titan event, so working on that. But if you guys are excited to start your new account in Raid Shadow Legends, do it the best way possible. Scan that QR code in the beginning of the video, or click the download link below. You're going to get Eleanor Tagore, Ugo, Mausoleum Mage, and then you're also going to get Tholen Foulbeard from the code Demon Slayer, and then you're also going to get Lemnisci the Goldwing, 3 epics, 3 legendaries, the best way to start a Raid Shadow Legends account ever. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, Raiders.